So we're here, every year we have a theme for our interviews, and today we're talking about local events here in Lowell. And our first event that we're talking about is Lowell Women's Week. So I want to welcome two of the directors of the Lowell Women's Week Committee, Sherry Denk and Caitlin Adams. Welcome. How are you?
Good.
Thank you. Thank you. We're fine. We're excited to be here.
Absolutely, and we're excited to have you because LTC has been a partner of Lowell Women's Week for quite some time.
That's right.
So it's an event we're really proud to be a part of. And for those who haven't attended, could you tell us a little bit about what Lowell Women's Week is?
Sure. I can do this, Caitlin. A Lowell Women's Week is pretty much a community-based celebration and educational opportunity for the community. We have organizations that participate. They do programming during the week. They help plan all of our events. And we have a variety of community organizations each year. And we're getting ready to celebrate our 20th year coming up. We're very excited about that.
Wow, 20 years.
Yes.
So over those 20 years, there must have been some incredibly memorable moments. Do you have a favorite story from your time serving on the committee?
Well, for me, I started as an AmeriCorps Vista when I was a student at the UMass graduate program for community psychology. That's how I started. And for me, to be able to be as involved as I am and to participate for all of these years, because it has been quite a while, and to me that's amazing to see the program grow and to see so many people like Caitlin, for instance, become a part of it. And to me, that's really amazing. And that, to me, is the most memorable thing for me.
So the trajectory, kind of watching the whole thing unfold and become what it is today.
Right, exactly.
And how about for you, Kate?
Well, I became involved through Girls Inc. Girls Inc. has a long history. It was one of the organizations that began with Lowell Women's Week. And I think my most memorable moment was going to a Drake school that had an essay contest on influential women, and see these girls get really excited about these female role models was really exciting. And to be able to talk about Lowell Women's Week and the history of women in Lowell and share that with them was a really special opportunity that I had. So
that's awesome, because that's really, I mean, a big part of what Lowell's Women's Week is about nurturing young women and girls to become leaders, right?
Right.
And celebrating, I'm sorry, Sherry,
That's
celebrating the legacy of the women's movement in Lowell, because it's huge. So I think celebrating women and what they're doing in the community today and what they've done in the past is what we
We focus on all women. Our events are mostly, except for our breakfast, they're all free. And we celebrate those women in the past, the women in the present, and those in the future. And we have programming targeting each group.
Awesome. And so I know we have a visitor sitting with us right now. I don't know her name, but can you tell us a little bit about
well, we've had a public art project. We have 3 or 4 different things that we do. We have a public art project, and this young lady is from Girls Inc. Kate, can you talk about her?
Sure. She actually doesn't have a name, but she's definitely one of our strong, smart, and bold girls. And the girls, this is from the teen program, and they actually wrote quotes about loving who they are and self-esteem and confidence. And so she's actually two-sided. She's got some quotes on the front, and then on the back, the girls actually did a mixed media decoupage of different things that say, be confident, be the best you, peace, love, sparkle, and different things that inspired them and kind of represented what a Girls Inc. girl is all about. So
that is amazing, and it looks just so much work has gone into this. So it must be a lot of fun to kind of do this. It's a different kind of project that really gets people geared up for the week.
Yeah.
The public art project, when this one was done, we had over 30 cutouts, I guess is the best word, and they were done by different organizations all over the city. And they're still around. We're looking for them for the 20th. So if you have one, let us know.
Fantastic. And when is the Lowell Women's Week?
It's the week in March that includes International Women's Day, which is March 8th. So I'm not sure exactly which week that is because it's in March. But it'll be, we actually have pre-Women's Week events and post. So it's almost like the entire month of March. But we definitely focus during that 1 week because all of our programs are done by people in organizations that support them being involved in this. So we definitely really appreciate all the organizations that allow their staff and their individuals to be involved.
And it sounds like it takes a lot of working together to make this week and the whole month really happen. So if somebody is, they're thinking about this, they like what they're seeing here, they like what they're hearing, how can they get involved in Lowell Women's Week?
Well, there's the easiest way is to go to the Lowell Women's Week website, which is lowellwomensweek.org.
Fantastic.
And then if you click on, for more information, click on that, and it will come to me, and I'll respond to them with whatever question they have. There's a lot of information on our website about how to be involved. We have a breakfast committee, we have public art. We also have a Because of Her award, which Caitlin's been in charge of several years. Would you like to explain what that is?
Sure. So we like to honor women in the community who aren't typically recognized, and these are women who are working toward an issue or problem in the community long term, and they're not recognized for that. So things like hunger, homelessness, it could be the fight against cancer, those kinds of things, and they're not recognized for it. So we try to honor these women and give them their day to kind of shine and tell their story. So we do that during the breakfast, which is really exciting. And I really like being a part of that because there's a lot of incredible women in the greater Lowell area.
There really are, and I think it's such a a women's role that we kind of take a back seat and we're really behind the scenes making everything happen. It's amazing that this award is targeted just for those folks, those women who are working so hard to change the community and aren't getting recognized. And I, in fact, a couple years ago, I was very honored when you asked me to be the MC for the breakfast. That is an amazing kickoff event, and I would really suggest if somebody hasn't been to it yet that they go buy a ticket, check it out. There's always a great keynote speaker, and these wonderful women that are getting honored, and a wonderful breakfast as well, which is great.
Yeah, we hold the breakfast at Lindsay's in Dracut for the last few years. We've grown from the Lafayette Club, which was very small, to 2 or 3 other venues in the area, and now we're at the Lindsay's in Dracut again, and that's probably where we'll be again for our 20th. They help us quite a bit.
Wonderful. Well, I want to wish you an early happy 20th anniversary of Lowell Women's Week, and good luck with all the planning. Sherry and Kate, thank you so much for being here. And if you are out there watching, I hope that you will mark your calendars for the week of March 8th to join all of us for Lowell Women's Week because it's a great event and it's really one not to be missed. So now we're going to go back to Ryan and Liana.